Jermall Charlo, man. What's going on, man? What's going on? Man, I tell you what, man. From the looks of things, I don't know what you're trying to do. I mean, are you just trying to like ruin your whole career like with these type of fights? Guys, I know everybody by now has kind of seen or heard about the Mike Tyson interview, the podcast with Jermall Charlo on there and everything. And it's a damn shame when a legend like Mike has to tell another fighter of this current era, a good fighter, to call somebody out. He doesn't believe you, Jermall. He doesn't believe the fact that, you really want to fight these big fights. You got to think about something, guys. I mean, you called Benavidez out. Benavidez, he wasn't worried about you. He wasn't worried about you. You called Benavidez out yourself. You did that. You. So when Benavidez said, hey, man, he called you a pussy and all that, like he calling you out after this fight, where did you go? See, my thing is, I don't think that you really trust your skill set enough against these guys. You got power, yeah, you do, but I think that, you're careless. A lot of things about you, you can get hurt if it's against the right type of opponent, but you do have power to back that up. You can hurt a lot of these fighters. I can see you hurting all these guys. But I can also see him, the higher competition, I can see him hurting you as well. No question. I think that you're ruining your career by fighting these guys. I think that, you're 32 now, man. You're on the verge of being 32. I think his birthday is like in May, him and Jermall. So, time is ticking, man. You got about 30-some fights, 31 fights or so, somewhere around there. I know it's about 30 fights, and you still haven't fought like a great fight. You haven't fought a great fight yet. And Saluki Demetrius Andre played with him. He played around with him. You know what I'm saying? He literally played around with Saluki. The same guy who, for some reason in my mind, I'm feeling like you're going to make it a war with this guy. You're going to make it a straight war against this dude. Something that doesn't have to be. But knowing you and with the type of fighting instincts you have, you're going to make it a fight. And you might get careless in this type of fight. You see, you keep fighting these guys that people don't want to see, and you keep, fighting these bullshit fights. Apparently, man, one day you're going to lose against one of these guys. You're going to damn me lose. You will. And to me, I just feel like this is a waste. This is a complete waste. What the hell are you, first of all, doing still at 160? When everybody else, pretty much everybody else that's been to, 160, that's been at 160, they moved up. Billy Joe Saunders, now Andrade. Hell, even if Triple G gets past Murata, he's going to fight Canelo for the 168 undisputed title. It's only you and ducking ass Munguia. Both of you guys are like ducks right now, man. So, it's really nothing there for you. The Munguia fight wasn't made, and after the Munguia fight was not made, I would have been like, all right, man, okay, screw it, man. Let me get the hell out of this division. There's nothing else for me to do. I don't have to, what else is there to prove? Everybody else has gone up to 168. And get you a touch-up fight just to see how you do at that weight class. And, stay there. I don't believe that Demetrius Andrade is going back to 160. I don't believe it. I think that he'll eventually, that belt will be somebody else's. They'll be fighting for the interim. They'll be fighting for that belt. So I really think that, man, it's a waste. This fight against Saluki, what does it do for you? You're talking about, David Benavidez doesn't have value. What the hell does Saluki have, man? What does this dude have? He ain't got a belt. Like, what the hell are you fighting him for? Explain that. Can you explain that shit to me and all the other fans out here that's rooting for you to go out there and do your thing? But, man, everybody ain't, hey, man, people ain't putting up with this type of shit no more, man. I made a video a while back telling you to step it up. This ain't a step up, man. This ain't, you stepping it up. This is, I speak for myself and all the fans that feel the same way that I feel. This is complete bullshit. It is, man. It's complete bullshit. Who the hell wants to see you fight Saluki, man? Daniel Jacobs beat him. Dropped him, I think, the last round or two or whatever, somewhere around in there. He dropped him somewhere in there. Andre dropped him. Like, this is no type of value for you. This ain't no value. You think this some good value for you? Like, you talking about what Benavidez brings to the table? Like, what? You beat Benavidez, man. Your name gonna be out there. Canelo ain't gonna be able to do nothing more but to see what you got going on and respect that. It makes the fight with him possibly way bigger than what it is now. Because to me, I feel like, yeah, I want to see Charlo and Canelo fight, but it won't be that type of fight that a lot of these guys are thinking. I see Canelo winning. I see Canelo winning. Yes, that's why we watch boxing. To see, we have to see. We never know. Do I feel like Charlo has power that would grab, Canelo's respect? Absolutely. Yes. But as far as skill set, I just feel like, Canelo has just way more of a better skill set, man. Let's just be real. I feel like David Benavidez will beat him because I feel like David Benavidez, he'll probably eventually walk him down. But, Charlo has power to catch him. He has power. He has power to, hey, David, if you're trying to come forward, all right, you're the perfect dude to hit. It's a 50-50 fight, but I would kind of lean towards David Benavidez. Because at 168, I feel he's just more comfortable at that weight, and he's the bigger guy. Andre, that's a 50-50 fight. That's close. I made a video about Andre and Benavidez, and this kind of compares to me. It's kind of similar to that type of fight. I feel like Andre would outbox the shit out of Jermall Charlo, but I also feel like Jermall Charlo, if he can catch Andre, can knock him out. I made a video about that, before, so yeah, man. But what do you guys think, man? Do you think this guy is just? His career is slowly going down the drain. For a moment, we all thought that Jermall Charlo was the little, Charlo, and he, wasn't better than Jermall Charlo. We were definitely mistaken about that, man. Definitely mistaken about that. I just don't see what's in it. What's after Saluki? I want to know what's after Saluki. What's after that? It has to be you moving up to 168. Or if anything, possibly Munguia. That's like the only fight left you have at 160. But I don't want to, both of you guys is big as hell. Y'all should both be moving up to 168. Both of you. Both of you. What do you guys think, man? I am sick and tired of this dude and his antics, man. Like, just, acting like he's just so good. And, if you're that comfortable with your money and you're that comfortable with fighting these guys, man, your career's over. It's over. Done. Peace out, guys.